Are AR and Cassidy, are they cool at this moment, or?
I mean, it's no beef, man. You know, AR just got out of jail. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ab for that. I don't, no man should be locked up. But niggas ain't really beefing. Like, they ain't never had no street problem like that. You know what I mean? Not to my knowledge. Just, that shit came out of nowhere with the AR situation. I wasn't around when him and AR was really fucking with each other, and that situation came about. So I can't really speak up on two grown men that got a situation with each other, and I wasn't involved, and I don't know both sides of the story like that. So I like to stay out of it. You know what I mean?
I was watching your blog that you did where you addressed your response to Meek Mill back when him and Cass were going back and forth.
Yeah.
Um, did anything ever come from that situation? Did it ever go beyond rap, or did it just remain as, lyrics and that was it?
Nah, yeah, it didn't go beyond rap, man. Feel me? Like, it's 2014. That was 2 years ago. Like, I would hope that man has moved on in life, like, as well as I have. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't box, or he ain't owe me no money. It was what it was. Like, he did a little sneak diss in the repo diss, you know what I'm saying, to Cass. He said, I ain't talking about Larsiny because they all trash. And clearly AR wasn't from Larsiny, because he just put out that blog right after that, you know what I'm saying? So he had to be speaking about me. It's nobody else from Larsiny, you know what I mean? So I took that as a diss, like being from LA, that was a sneak diss. That's what we call that. So, you know what I mean? I took it like, okay, that's what it is. You think I'm whack because you don't know who I am. You clearly didn't do your research. So let me go ahead and respond and show the world that I'm not weak. You know what I mean? I didn't hit niggas up to say, put this on your website and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. I dropped the shit on my YouTube. I woke up in the morning, it was on World Star. I was getting texts from NBA, NFL players. I mean, you know what I mean? So apparently it spoke for itself. The music speak for itself. Whatever he was saying that I was trash, that's all I wanted to address and let people know I'm not trash. Because just because I ain't put out an album or something like that this year with you, or, you know what I mean? Don't mean I'm trash. That just mean I'm not out. You know what I mean? So everybody had a little day. So, you know what I mean? And that's what it was, bro. It was just me responding. I don't know that man like that. I was in this house. I have been in this house. Like, the shit I said on the disc was true. You know what I mean? Like, I did meet the guy. I was in his house. But as far as like having real street beef, nah. And I haven't ran into anybody that fuck with Meek like that anyway, to see if it is gonna go to another level. Who knows, man? I'm not with all that. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean, be some nigga who just gonna start shit in the street like that. And I'm sure this man just got out of jail, so he really don't need to be in no more riffraff either. But, it is what it is. I know how the streets go. I know the rules to the streets. So, it could be a nigga that he roll with that might be out of line, might be wild one night, that feel like he wanna, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. As a man, you gotta protect yourself and, do what you gotta do to make sure you good and your fam good, and then move on.
Well, what's your thoughts on, rap beefs in general? Because, I mean, a lot of times, from outsiders looking in, it's kind of a quick, like, impulsive reaction where a guy might say one small word and then someone else takes it to a whole nother level, and then it goes to, violence outside of lyrics.
A lot of niggas are sensitive, man, so, yeah. It is what it is. Like, I come from the battle world, so I come from where you can get disrespected and around from another nigga, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you if you want to put your hands on that man or do something, like, and that's the decision that you got to make, and you got to deal with the consequences after that. If people want to fuck with you, if you think you hood, like, man, I'm 6'5" and a half, 289. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a small nigga, so if I get into some shit with a nigga and I knock a nigga out, you know what I mean? People gonna look at me like the big bully, because that's just what it is. I'm not a small guy. It's not like I can just get over with hitting people and everybody cool with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, I mean, for the rap beef, I feel like, far as lyrics and shit like that, for the hip hop, it's great for that. But once it get to the violence and niggas really don't know each other, if I met you through music and now we got to take it to the guns because through music you felt a certain way, because niggas was laughing at you because my diss was better and shit like that, like, then that's a personal problem, a sensitive problem. I feel like niggas is sensitive and they, take it too far. Some people feel like, people don't believe that they really street. So now they got something to prove and they got to prove shit. You know what I mean?